What is going on, guys? Sean Don coming back with a technical analysis. Here we have, excuse me, the very first SDTC national champion, Agne, with the very hard to pronounce last name. So yeah, Agne threw 60 meters, 48, I believe, for like a crazy big PR at the Lithuanian national champs. We've been working together since May, so it's 2 months of training, and she's increased by 5 meters, so that's legit. And yeah, awesome. Super proud of her. Great job, great execution. Um, and yeah, very happy for her. So let's take a look at it. The enthusiastic slow clap from the Lithuanian crowd. Overall, I really like this throw. You know, some things are not so great, but a lot of stuff is pretty damn good. Very nice bent legs, very connected to the hammer, pretty solid rhythm, good patience. Everything's going around the left side like it needs to, and that's why you stick that finish. Beautiful. So, yeah, let's break it down. Overall, like I said, pretty happy with this throw, and yeah, we'll see what else is there before we get started for next year. 70 meters is the goal? I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Why not? Dream big. Um, so, computer's going slow today, or this video is just a high frame rate. So through the winds, a little extra choppy today, but we'll make it work. Nice. Okay, so one thing that always threw me off, and this is something that I think you could really work on this off season, is the timing of your step up. So as you can see, you step up as the ball is already at 0. And I mean, I've played around with the timing of my step up a little bit, and delaying it a little bit definitely makes things feel a little bit more stable, perhaps. It makes it harder to put more energy into it. So, um, so I'd say what you could work on for this next year is the timing of your step up. Specifically, so like ideally you want to step up with the ball. You want your body and the ball's body, your momentum, your body's momentum, and the ball's momentum to kind of be going in the same direction of the step up. So as the ball comes through 270, you should be stepping up with it and using this right hip to almost drive the ball out and around, giving a little bit of extra, like I said, energy into the ball. Whereas right now, like I said, the ball gets all the way to 0, and then you step up late, which looks like just a little bit awkward, because then the ball's going backwards as you're going forwards, which, I mean, is kind of the whole idea of the throw, is to be kind of countering the ball. But that's more so in the turns. During the winds and the step up, you want to be stepping up with the ball to kind of, like I said, give it some extra momentum, some impulse, if you will. So yeah, like I said, that's number one thing. I think maybe try it out, see what you think. I could be totally wrong. This is all preference. That's the thing about throwing. Many ways to skin a cat. And so if you want to step up a little bit later than what most people do, then do that. It's cool. Like I said, give it a shot though. Try to step up with the ball rather than letting the ball come forward and then stepping up after. Otherwise, left elbow comes a little bit high, but you manage it well. As you can see, that bicep kind of crossing in front of the face rather than that left elbow kind of coming across the chest. But like I said, you manage it well. And what I really like in this throw is you can see the energy that you have off this second wind into the entry. You can see, we'll go back to full speed. You can really see the ball whoosh around you. One more time. So, yeah, I really like the entry. Like I said, nice stable hips, bent legs, very nice deep into the legs. And then, but yeah, you can see that you really cast the ball in well. It goes around the left side well. You can see how stable your hips are. This is clutch. But you can still see the head and the left shoulder, left leg leading a little bit. Once again, something to work on for next year is holding your head and holding your body at 0, having everything face 0 while the ball passes through 0, and then you start turning with it rather than ahead of it just slightly. But yeah, and then you can see you rise up a little bit here, but the left leg stays bent for the most part. You can see a little tension through the left shoulder a little bit, right arm's a little bit down. You're reaching that elbow out though. That's pretty good. But yeah, overall just a little bit of rise up, and you can see it at that left side, that tension, just a little bit in the entry. But like I said, you do a very good job of keeping the hips stable and sending the ball around the left side. Hands lift a little bit over here. Not a big deal though. Catch, good posture, hips underneath you. You could be a little bit more square to the ball. So as you can see, this right leg kind of pre-turns a little bit ahead of the ball. I think once again, kind of as a residual tension, that left side kind of creates this more rotational right leg. But not a huge deal. It's just once again something you can work on for next year. Try to stay a little bit more square to the ball, step to the ball. Get this foot kind of pointed in the direction of the ball when you catch. But you settle in. Left heel comes down nice and early. Hips are staying pretty stable. As you can still see, that left or head is leading a little bit, left side a little bit. But nice bent legs, waiting for the ball to pass. Pretty solid patience. Lower body's working together. Arms could be a little bit longer, more out to the left side. I don't know if I've asked you this before, but if you don't use any sort of tacky on your hands, maybe give it a shot once again this off season. Some Tough Skin Spray Tacky or the Toss and Sauce from Throw Bros is what I use, but that'll help you relax the arms, and then it becomes you'll be able to relax the arms, and the throw becomes much more passive, and it's just more like the legs and hips working rather than the arms pushing or pulling. So give that a shot too. Moving on. Stepping towards the ball, you can see you get a little bit of pendulum here, dropping down, dropping that left knee. Same thing though. That right foot could be a little bit more, or right leg could be a little bit more square to the ball, kind of pre-turn a little bit. Same thing here, and this is kind of what I saw in the full throw. You see this, looks like your left leg is almost, it's very low, which sounds very odd, but most people look like they work up around the left side, whereas this throw, it looks like you're literally teeter-tottering on the brink of getting thrown around by the ball. But like I said, you do a really good job of holding it. So as you can see, very bent left leg. You see this heel come down nice and early. Once again, hips stay pretty stable. Ball goes around, left side leads a little bit. And then you see this right leg really working with the ball long, double support around the left side. See, so this is what I'm talking about. You're kind of getting pulled around this left side a little bit. See how much your body shifts over this left side? It looks like, at least like normally when I feel that or when I see somebody do that, usually it means they're going to end up failing a throw. But like I said, you do a really great job of holding on to it, and it looks nice. So yeah, you could have a little bit more pressure through this left heel. Your hips could be a little bit more forward towards the hands, and that's what would kind of help prevent you from getting pulled over that left side. So you need to be back on this right side a little bit more as the ball goes left. A little bit more counter, if you will. But yeah, you can see even right here, your shoulders start to shift over to your left. Camera view right. But stepping towards the ball a little bit better, as you can see, there's a little bit more stagger in your feet. But same thing, that right foot kind of pre-turns, hips kind of pre-turn, shoulders kind of pre-turn, and you can see the tension once again through the left side. But overall, this position isn't bad. The head goes a little bit early, but as you can see, the tension from the wire is right over this right hip where you want it. So you can really work the ball. Left leg stays bent still. Very good. Left head's leaning a little bit. Left side tension is still there, but you see this right leg really turning into that left It's very nice. See, and so this throw, this turn, you don't get pulled around as much. You're over with this right side a little bit more. And then same thing. You do pick up a little bit early, but that's just kind of nitpicking. I kind of do the same thing. But yeah, as you can see here, this right leg gets it's kind of odd. It goes around this left side rather than kind of driving up towards the ball. So right hip towards the hammer. Once again, try to get this left heel just a little bit tighter to that, or right heel a little bit tighter to the left calf. Step towards the ball. As you can see, that your head is kind of what is pulling you around here, and that's kind of, I think, why that right foot always kind of steps around a little bit. But once again, solid posture, hips underneath you. You're up on the ball, that right foot. You wait for the ball, you wait for the ball, you wait for the ball. The left leg doesn't extend too much. And then, nice, around the left side. Very nice finish. Sticking it. Beautiful. So, yeah, overall, like I said, some things to work on. Scrub through here. So like I said, the timing of your step up, that's one thing you could probably play with. Use some toss and sauce or tacky, something on your hands to see if you can get them to relax even more, because they say like an inch of radius added to the hammer, whether it be added to the hammer or the active radius, I guess, your shoulder blades, if you can relax those a little bit more, you relax your arms a little bit more. An inch of added radius to the system is about like a meter, depending on how far you're throwing. Usually, I think they say that at about 70 meters. So, but either way, there's more meters there. Relax the arms. And then, yeah, the big thing is, like I said, letting that ball pass through zero in the entry without that head and left shoulder going a little bit early. That's kind of what the biggest thing right now. And then don't lift. Otherwise, very nice lower body, bent legs, solid posture, good patience, like I said, overall. Just getting pulled around a little bit there. But overall, a very good throw. Very great performance at the right time. So, yeah, 60 meters, I'm pretty sure, was far enough to win Division III Nationals this year. So, next year, Agne, you're going to win the Division III National Championships in the hammer. And hopefully the weight, too. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, good job. That's all I got for you. Let me know if you have any questions. If anybody else out there has any questions, drop them in the comments down below. And if you want technical analysis of your own, go to SeanDonnelly.biz services page. Sign up now. And then you, too, can be a Lithuanian hammer champ like Agne. Just kidding. But, yeah. So, thanks for watching. Sean Don. Peace now.